Madness has set in. It's day 13 almost. We've just gone into the 13th day. It's been a very, very, very good 24 hours of sailing.
Alright, it's the morning of day... I feel like we're on day 12, but I don't actually know that.
Quick maths.
So we nearly finished. We've got about 5 hours and then we finished on day 12. But it's big news today because we're over 1,000 miles into our journey, 1,033. And for some reason we have a little tradition where at 1,000 miles of any passage, if we hit 1,000 miles, we have a rum.
1,000 mile rum!
It's called a 1,000 mile rum. It is currently 20 to 12 UTC, so our body clocks think it's about 9 in the morning. And we're about to have a puncheon.
We only have 75%.
It's the only rum we have. It's from Trinidad. It's 75%, and we got it when we were at Carnival.
And it hurts.
It hurts. It burns.
It's not good for you.
But we've got some Coke Zero to wash it down with.
Thanks, Dan and David.
Thanks, Dan and David, for stealing that for us. So yeah, 1,000 mile rum. We're over 1,000 miles. We've got 780 something miles to go, I think. Yeah, the last 24 hours has been our quickest yet. We've been absolutely flying. We've done about 100, nearly just shy of 120 miles, which is saying a lot. That's our fastest day by a lot. Shows how slow this passage has been so far. Yeah, so that's the updates. There it is. Smells like paint thinner. Cheers.
Cut down, we straight hold it.
1,000 mile rum.
1,000 mile rum. Congrats, fellas.
Yeah, I need more Coke.
That's not even nice. Christy's practicing his DJing. Headphones in. I wish you could hear what was going on in those headphones.
Just fire.
Pure flames. Madness has set in. It's day 13 almost. We've just gone into the 13th day. It's been a very, very, very good 24 hours of sailing. We've had our quickest 24 hours of the passage yet. The wind has been absolutely stunning. It's been on the beam for, yeah, basically 24 hours now. Super nice sea state. R2's been doing the lion's share of the work. Yeah, and we've made something like 110, nearly 120 miles in the last 24 hours, which is lovely after a very, very slow start to the passage. We radioed a ship yesterday for the weather, as you saw, and they said there's a low pressure coming in on the 4th of June, something like that, so we spoke to Dad about it. And yeah, we're going to be taken hopefully by this high for the next few days, which will get us most of the way there. And if the wind stays like this, we'll get some really good ground behind us, and then the low is going to come in on the 4th-ish and move with us, maybe just behind us, so hopefully that will give us some decent westerlies as well. Might be a bit, well, it's going to be a bit wet, might be a bit windy, but hopefully that's us to Flores in a week or so. And that's that. Everyone's feeling much better for having a good bit of progress behind us. Everyone started eating all their snacks as well, or I have, and everyone's doing snack maths, working out how much you're allowed to eat until you get home, until we get to Flores. So yeah, everyone's feeling good. Gonna run out of gas soon though, so I'll ruin it all. We're having a geography quiz.
Cape Verde Alpha, that's the answer.
Right. The host is a bit drunk. So we just found out after looking in the foot cupboard that a lot of the tinned fruit has rusted through and has dripped all its juice everywhere.
Is this what a peach is meant to look like?
I'm not sure about this, but big fruit party though. Can you see that? Drunk again. This is the pineapple juice, and that's the puncheon. You know what time it is. Jump for pineapple time. We're getting drunk.
Drunk.
Means everyone's very excited. This is land of hope and glory. I fucked it. That one's for Her Majesty the Great. He liked it. Okay, so we're on day 12 or 13, we're not really sure. We're still in the sea, we're still sailing. If you look behind us to the west, there is an entire ocean's worth of sea, longer than the length of the UK before you hit a tiny island called Bermuda. And then if you look where we're headed, in the other direction, there's another entire ocean's worth of sea, longer than the length of the UK, until you hit a group of tiny islands called the Azores.
You go that way, you get to Canada though.
Yeah, that way's Canada, still probably
Nearly the length of the UK.
yeah.
And that way, it's just let's not talk about it.
Yeah, you either hit, I think you hit South America if you go that way, and then once we're in the Azores, you go that way, and there's nothing until the Antarctic, which is fucking ridiculous. But what's been happening? We've been having fun.
We had a problem with the oats.
Oh, we had a problem with the oats. The oats tasted like paper mache because we opened an old bag of oats.
They were very old oats. They were from Barbados, which was a long time ago. So they were not very nice. But now we had new oats for the morning. This morning we had new oats.
What else has happened? That's pretty much it, maybe.
Everyone's very happy
Because we're moving.
because of we're making more jockey milk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're cooking up some chocolate milk. If you've never done this, this is if you like Nutella and you like milk and you like chocolate milk, then you have all the ingredients to make this, which is
Nutty milk jar.
you finish your jar of Nutella, put milk in it. Chocolate milk.
Natty jockey milk.
It just takes a while.
We're putting it in the sun.
Yeah, so good luck editing any good content out of that, Wilf.
I read a book.
It's like being in England!
He's having a great time outside. Started raining, we're still making real good speed. It's raining for the first time in the whole passage. We are 610 miles away. Yeah, 610 miles away. We just got a text from Charlie saying that there's a low over the Azores moving towards us over the next few days. So we'll keep an eye on that because that might mean strong winds. So we may have to head a bit south to get the bottom of the low pressure so we can follow it rather than beating into it. But we'll keep monitoring that. At the moment we're just sort of heading straight for the Azores from where we are. We're a bit south of it still. Yeah, they're the updates. We've done 1,000, quite a few miles, 1,200 miles I think. Yeah, and that's the updates. Keeping Christy entertained, he's out there in the rain. None of us are stupid enough to be out there.
It's the first time he's driven the boat in about 3 days.
For some reason they only ever put me on shifts when it's raining. I'm still trying to figure out the shift pattern.
We let him have some nice time stays, so we stuck him out in the rain when it's got rainy. They're the updates.
7.4, I don't have a number for that. 6.6, 5.5, 4.7, 5.2, 6.5. You've slowed down, you're getting better.
Morning GoPro. Welcome to the bad times. It's very windy outside. It dropped, the pressure dropped, I think like 8 millibars in 6 hours or something like that. Anyway, the weather's getting bad. We're fully reefed on the main outside with 2 in the head sail, and we're cooking on at like 7 knots.
Screaming.
whenever you go outside, you get soaked by the rain as well. So yeah.
So wet on my shit.
But we're having fun.
We're trying to.
Bad times are here.
Off the rip.
We've had a big day. No one talked to him today, has they? It's the 14th day. I don't know what's been said to you, so I will. Yeah, it went a bit naff in the middle of the day, and then William had a completely dead shift while the wind switched around, and now it's blown nicely from the west. So we are pointing pretty much straight at the Azores, wind behind us, and it's gone all very lovely. Been a big day, big miles made. 2 weeks in, hopefully we're less than, well, we're definitely less than a week, but hopefully it's something like 5 days now until we get there. Going mad. We got more dolphin. More dolphin. These guys are super small. Very cute.
Hello. Just woken up. And look who's here. Woo! A whole load of dolphins. Woo! Look at them riding that wave. Breakfast with a view.
Alright, it's June the 4th, at about 11:30. At 5:30 this afternoon will be our 14 days at sea completed. The stats are, so yesterday we went past, we overtook 100 miles a day for the first time on average. Before the first week we were doing an average of 74 miles, and now we're doing just over 100 miles a day on average over the whole trip, so which is really good. It means we gained some good ground in the last week. We're now at 1,418 miles in nearly 14 days, so just tad over 100 miles a day, and we've got about 400 miles left to Flores in the Azores. We've got westerly winds still, hopefully they keep up. It's notorious that the winds die when you get to the Azores, but there's a low pressure hovering over the Azores right now, so we might either have real heavy weather or we might have none. We don't know. Yet to see. There are the updates. There are the updates. There are the updates.
We've got nature.
See you with a whale in front. Should we get some pictures?
That's a sperm whale. Wow.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Yeah, mate! It's a blaze sperm whale!
Love you.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. Holy.
Happy marine biologist.
Insane.
So that was a sperm whale. Chris is
100%
pretty excited.
100%. That's it.
Very close, maybe like 5 meters off the boat. We don't know how big sperm whales are normally, but it felt quite a small one. But yeah, I think he might have been sleeping. He might have just been rudely awoken by us coming past.
Biggest brain in the animal kingdom, that.
Except for mine, really.
Except for mine.
That's cool. It's a good day.
We got 2 cocky. Now the wind's gone. We texted Dad this morning and he texted us saying that there's a low pressure basically developing around us. So all the wind's going to be very funky for a couple of days. And he just had a look at the Garmin weather again, and it says there's sort of 5 knots of northerlies sort of puffing around all night, and then there'll be sort of
10 to 15 knots of easterlies all of tomorrow, as far as we can see, and it looks like it's getting stronger. So it's annoying, sort of lost a day at least there, but it's our own fault for saying that we were going to get there so soon.
Morning. So basically, a bit of bad news. We've got close to the Azores, and then the winds are going to be east for the rest of the time we're out at sea, which is the way we want to go. So just like Bermuda, if you remember in that episode where we got cooked big time, and it's happened again. But hopefully the winds shift and it's not going to be as bad as we think, because we've still got about 5 days until we get there. But yeah, right now we're close hauled, and we're racing some other boats, which is kind of cool. We're not alone out here. Everyone else is fighting the fight. But this is what it looks like. We got so close. We got so close. And now we're headed to the Antarctic, by the looks of things. That's fun.